Hello, Ray.
Hello there, Thanos. How are you? uh, Hope you're doing well, Thanos. Palavos. If I, Greek, I'm never going to learn Greek, Thanos, because, I had a job doing it for the first time. So, I'm not going to start learning languages now. It's far too late for me. My memory's not as good, so I can't remember that stuff. So, I know you're trying to teach me Greek, but I don't think it's going to work because I just can't retain it, really. So it's very good of you to try and do that. But I think I'm a lost cause. But kudos to you for trying. Just hello and goodbye. I mean, that would be a good one. I'd be quite happy with that, to be honest. That's enough for me. I'm not ill, no. I'm not ill. It's just I always look like this. So no, I'm okay. I'm okay. But it's things like maps. All this stuff. They really irritate me these days because they're so hard to see. It's like they've got. I don't know. It's like they just want to make games more difficult for us by having a UI which you can't see. Yeah, it's no good having grey. Have black and white. Don't do anything in between.
Like, what was your career?
You don't mind me asking, like, what was your career? Oh, my career. My career was an engineer. I was mostly an engineer. So engineering, so I was on a lathe, a CNC machines, the computer-controlled machines, all that kind of stuff. It was it. Zix Gaming, was it? Hang on. Just double check on that. Not that I can see this thing, it's so dim.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah, so I was also an engineer, so it's good fun. Just write it down, Zix. Thank you for asking that question. I don't mind asking questions, as long as they're not like too personal. But yeah, okay. So I must do some meals because.
Do you miss it?
Do I miss it? I don't think anybody can say when no matter what job
I
they
will
have.
not spoil. Later in the game, you will ride dragon.
Okay. Well, hopefully, Thanos. All I'll say is, it's part of you can't get the things you want in life without working. So it's not something you like doing particularly. But I must admit, I did like doing engineering, but it can be boring at times. Got to do 10,000 or something. It can be very dull. So. But I was lucky in that I was able to do a few different things. I was able to switch around a bit, so it wasn't too bad. Right, so if you're wondering where we are, so let's start now. Thanks for that question. Hurry, partners! Okay, thank you very much. Right, so this UI drives me potty sometimes. They all like to do this newfangled way of doing UIs. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Simple ones are the best. Right, okay, so what we're going to do today. So I've looked at all these, you see. And some of these I'm not really that interested in. Because anything... I can't do this one because I can't do the die. Because I don't know where I can do it. Because the map doesn't tell me. These are all things to do with resources, gathering stuff, world
I have
stock
a Bachelor
coffers.
of Business Administration from the college in Greece.
Really? Oh, well done, Thanos. Excellent. So these are things I'm not very interested in because it means you need money, and I'm trying to use the weapon I have to either make some money, which at the moment is very little, or I'm using it to upgrade my gear.
That sounds crazy.
So, what does? So this one, I'm a little bit worried about this one because this guy absolutely pasted me. So I don't think I can take on this guy yet. So I'm going to do some faction quests today. Challenges I'm not interested in either because those things, if I do them, I do them. Knowledge, these are always going to come up. So I'll do these. So I can't do these because they're to do with that, which I'm not interested in. I'm not really interested in these requests because they just go check something. I mean, I may do that one, although that's to do with gambling. See, I'm not interested in the gambling. I don't like gambling stuff in games, to be honest, because I just don't like them. So we're going to do this one. No, not going to do that. So those are all bounties. So we're going to do this one here, which is House Roberts. Okay, so we're going to investigate the strange red smoke. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. All right, and then yeah, whatever comes up, so it might be the follow-up to that.
Are you Liverpool in football?
Are you Liverpool in football? No, no, I'm. My team is Manchester United. Go on, boo now. Go on, boo, boo. So I'm Manchester United, my team, which haven't been doing well ever since Alex Ferguson left. They've been downhill practically. That's because they're ruled by idiots from America who do not care about the club, only care about filling their wallet. Until that changes, we're stuck in the doldrums. Although we got good wallet at the moment. Anyway, let's carry on then. Let's give it to Kliff, which get fed up of zooming in this camera. But what I've made since last week is we have now got this shield. Okay, so so what I did last time, have a look at all my stuff.
I am Olympiacos.
You're on Olympiacos. Oh, excellent. I'll tell you what, I did have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which does all of Greek. Back in when Greek was at its height, so I really bought that just because I wanted to get a bit of look at Greece, and it is fabulous. So what I did was I looked through all my gear and found that this shield here was far better than the one I had. Okay, which was, I may have got rid of it. Yeah, I had this one, you see, which was 4 defense. Okay, whereas this one here has 10 defense because I took it up 4 notches. Okay, so we've got a lot better defense now. So I've done that. I also found out that there are some additional things that I put in, which I think I may have said last time. So they do an extra necklace. So I had this one. I didn't even know I could put those in. So yeah, it'd nice if it told me what went in there, then I'd been more idea. But we're heading to Mr. Roberts. I usually like to go in first person because it just makes more sense.
Well met.
And yeah, I know running makes it go all weird. So
hail and well met, good stranger.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the eyesight is getting so mad now. I've got my job to actually see which way the arrow is pointing. So that's how bad it's getting on that.
Wanderer.
So I can never quite tell where I was going. That looks like it's that way. Probably in here. It says check my surroundings. What, like this? I mean, I don't know what check my surroundings. I mean, doesn't tell you a lot, does it, when it says check your surroundings? But yeah, and the trouble is it always comes out of first person. So I would like a first person mode only, please. I'll tell you, I put the stuff in the eyes before. So, I'm struggling to read this stuff. So it takes a little while for it to clear a little bit. But it looks like it's up here. Oh yeah, it's probably him here. So yeah, looks like him. So let's do that. So yeah, we've got to do this famous left button thing.
As you know, my domain is rather vast, and it's been difficult to keep watch over everything of late. You know all too well how those wretched bandits are running wild.
They are.
We've had no word from the southern fort in days. I'd like you to go and make sure that everything is in order there.
Okay then, thank you. I came all that way just to hear that. You could have sent me a note. So thank you for that. There's the old dog there. So we'll go back down. But yeah, if this game was first person all the way through, I would love it. But it isn't. Okay then, they're probably 100 miles away, which is what it usually is. This game, they want you to move around a lot, don't they? It's like go somewhere, 600, 800 yards, and then go somewhere else, 1,000 yards. Yeah, good way of... I won't say it. Right, defeat the Crimson Nightmare. So, I've upgraded a bit, so I thought maybe I'd have a chance. So let's open the map. And it's here. Okay. What is that there? That's a marker. So, I could go there. But, as Jess said, Jess has been saying, go for these question marks. Trouble is, they're not always travel spots, but I'm trying to get them. So, I'm going to try and get some travel spots, first of all. So we're going to go there, see if that's a travel spot, and then see if that's a travel spot. And hopefully they are, because I need a lot more of them. Because those are the one things that's holding me back in this game, and also in Enshrouded is the big mistake in Enshrouded is the same thing. So if you hear me whinge about Enshrouded when it comes out, well, I'm just warning you, I may just complain about that. I don't know, they seem to like this, let's make it difficult to travel. Probably because it's a huge world. Right, let me come back at him to that minute. So, I've got to head toward there, but you know, there's something horrible there, of course. Right, can I get past that? Let's get the old horse out. And note that's not Kliff on the edge of there, or it'd be a waste of time. So we've got a shield, so you know, I want to see if by just leveling up a little bit, getting some, you know, better shield, maybe might help. Just hope I'm heading to the right one. Yeah, it's a little bit. I don't know. Is it me? Is it look blurry to you? It looks slightly blurry to me, but everything does. So. I never get used to this, you know. This is the map button, by the way. So we've got to go to our right. It's probably off a cliff, isn't it? So I'm trying to head towards that because I want fast travel points. Because I don't want to waste hours of time. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to unlock a couple of these. Hopefully they are travel spots. If not, then I'll be annoyed because apparently, you know, failed to save data. Oh dear, I can't enter this region, so what's the point of me having that then? Why did it throw me off the horse? Can I not enter any of this region? You've got to be kidding me. So yeah, that's why, you know, fast travel's really difficult because of all this. So that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Okay, you know, that's wasted valuable time as usual. Well, I get fed up of this wasted time of having to do this. An important mission in progress. Now I enjoy Ghost of Tsushima, but I think the big thing that you know, there's always something. Some game always have something, and that is, yeah, or you have a time limit to do things. You know, those are other things I hate in games. So yeah, it looks like we can't do that one, so that's a waste of time. So that's what I mean. It's just so too restrictive because like the nearest one is here, so it just prevents you travelling. So I just think this is ridiculous, you know, because I've got to go all the way here to try and find a way all over to there, which may be that cold area where I can't go into anyway. And why is this map so flaming bright? I don't know, these UIs used to be simple. They were all black and white, white and black, they were contrasting colours. Nobody seems to want to go around the, they want to have it slightly grey, or mid, grey, or, not black, but off black, it's like, why? Contrast your colours makes it so much easier to see. All this stuff on the text here, make it yellow or something so it will stand out against everything else. But anyway, that's just me and my yeah, I can't help complaining, unfortunately, because they just make stupid decisions all the time. They do a great game and then you spoil it by just a few things that would have made it a lot easier, and then they want to make it awkward. But they're listening, so I'm hoping, eventually they'll get there. But it's just so bright, this thing. It's just like dazzling. Because, is that a...
In the summer, sun sets at 11 in England.
In the sun, what? I think it's about 7 or something, somewhere around there, somewhere around 7, something like that. So again, we've come to a cliff, which is usually what happens. It is, there's always this up a cliff and down a cliff, isn't there? That's why I don't use the horse much. Now, this is probably a dangerous area, so I'm a little bit worried about this, because I'm encroaching into new areas. So I'm probably progressing a bit quicker than I should, but I'm trying to. I think that's why I'll get there in the end. But is there a travel spot down there? It could be that there, but I may go down there and be dead in like 2 seconds. So I've got to keep. See, why is there a question mark here? And yet, when I go into here...
I liked Half-Life 2 and its episodes.
Oh, okay, so I've got to stow the weapon. Here we go, stow the weapon to be able to do this. But over there was supposedly where this thing was. This question mark. Okay, before I look at the map, which I'm pointing straight at it. Where is it? So these are the kind of things that puzzle me in this game, is where are these things? It should be there. So I can't quite work it out. And it'd be nice if I had a way of zooming in. So I could see whether there was something, like a telescope or something. So I could see whether that is one. Save me going all the way down there, encountering something, and then having a long walk back. Would be great, wouldn't it? I just think it's probably just a thing that does the challenge. I wish it would give us an idea of what these things are. Skyrim did it right. It would show a cave thing, so you're getting near a cave. In here, they don't even show you that. And if it's not right precisely where that is, I'll be very disappointed. You would have thought the weapon would be put away as you're flying, wouldn't you? Nope. But I've got to put it away to be able to do this. Put it away to do this. So yeah, I'll keep on about this until they change it. See, so it's not a fast travel point. My whole what's the point of these things if A, you can't see them, and B, you don't know what they are. There's just a question mark. I know, they do that on Skyrim, but they put question marks. Doesn't really help, does it? I think the normal system of Skyrim was fine. So I will, and I'll tell you what. One thing I will say is Dragon's Dogma 2 has released an update, which I don't know whether you have to have the Dark Arisen update, but you know, when the game first came out, the thing that stopped me playing it was the awful fast travel, which cost about 1,000 coins to do it, and you know, had a job to make that kind of money. So every time you wanted to travel, you needed one of these stones, which cost a lot of money. Okay, so I got fed up of them to run somewhere, and then come all the way back. Run somewhere, because a lot of them were go up there and then come back down here, and then go up there and come back down there, and then go from here and go to there and come back. Everything was coming back, and you hit the same creatures every time in the exact same spots, and they never did anything about it. And it's when they re-released it, a couple of years ago, re-released a new version. It had all the problems of the old one. So, and finally they've done it so that now you can have unlimited travel. They automatically give you an automatic one now, which gives you unlimited travel. Why didn't you do that the first time? And why did it take like 12 years for you to actually do that? Because that was what put most people off it. So, yeah, they don't learn, do they? So I'm glad that has finally been done, but it won't make me play it because the map is bad, along with a lot of other stuff. So Dragon's Dogma I was looking forward to, because it is unique in its own way, but my god, is it a clunky old game that just needed a few things to, you know, to improve it, and they didn't do it, and therefore they never sold as well as they hoped because of that. And you know, a bit late giving us it now. So I'd just like to say you need to move a lot quicker than this, because Crimson Desert were very quick to add more fast travel points. And this is my whole problem with these question marks. You need a different thing for fast travel points, so that I know I didn't have to waste my time coming all the way over here and finding out it's not a fast travel point. Okay then, so here we go with one of these ridiculously hard puzzles. First thing I'm doing is I'm going to do a save. It's you know, this will be the one thing that could stop me playing this game, is the fast travel. What? Fast travel, possibly. The puzzles is the main thing in this game, which I find is too complicated, and this will stop me from playing the game. There's nothing else, everything else in the game I'm enjoying, alright, but this is the killer one, is these puzzles, because how do I work this out? I have no clue as what I'm supposed to do. Is it, you know, I've got to look for that shape? No idea. What do you got to do? Step on them and find out? I'll tell you what, let's try this magical revealing thing. You know, does this tell us anything? Is there something that, you know, there's a map of the area. Is there something, you know, that, you know, actually explains this? No. So you press that and all it does is does that. What does that mean? I mean I can jump across to there? So I've no idea what I'm doing here. Have you just got to do this and walk all the way along them? You know, so they copied Skyrim. But the way he moves around, it's a little bit tricky to stay on it, because he sometimes wants to go a little bit further than you think. You know, it does tend to drift a little bit. Yeah, what does that mean? Does that mean those I shouldn't step on? I presume it's not, no, don't step on that. Because they're red. But apart from that, I've no idea what I'm doing. Man, I don't expect me to remember that. I don't know, you want me to write a note? It's about if I showed those things again, wouldn't it? I'll go straight down the middle. Yeah, you see why I get frustrated by puzzles these days. So yeah, nothing, no clue whatsoever of how I will have to do it. Thank you. Have I got to stand on this one first? You want me to write this down, don't you? I refuse to write it down. I'm not going to watch playthroughs of how to do puzzles. It is too slow. So I think I will leave this because puzzles are the thing that puts me off games. And I'm sure there's a simple explanation. If I knew what I had to do, it would be something. But there's no clue, I've no idea what to do. There's no instructions, there's no like, oh, match the symbols, you know, there's nothing, no feedback whatsoever. That's why I don't like doing these. So this will stop me playing. Right, let's go back to our journal and see where I have to go, because it could be I can't even go to that place yet. Well, okay, well, I'm very close to it at least. Okay, so let's go here then. Right, there's some bandits, okay, right, we're up against some bandits, good. I'm going to strike first. Get the first blow in, as you know. Most games, you should be able to do that. Even Elden Ring, I find can be useful.
How kind.
Alright. So we have to somehow get up there. Oh look, a huge conglomeration of enemies. Enemies. Hello there, I'm the local extinguisher. I'm just going to cut through the whole lot of you first in a forward direction and slicing you in two. Alright, and then I'll try and get rid of these archers. Excuse me, I'm trying to get rid of these archers. You are my biggest pain in every game. So we'll do this. I won't bother about swapping between different combat techniques and all that lot. We'll just go with the straightforward stuff. Again, the archers. And another one. Okay. You as well. Now what about you? Why not you as well? And the same to you with brass knobs.
Die!
I don't think so, Sunbeam. You're closer to it than I am. I'll give you beastard. I do like wading through vast armors of enemies. It's satisfying, isn't it? Why do the light blow when you could do a heavy blow, is what I say. Dio, minstrel. Who could picking that rock up? You can reel even from back there. I'll release the prisoners in a minute. Okay, that doggy is picking it all up. Good evening, my name's Kliff. I have obscene strength, and apparently you can do something about these towers. So come on, I've got focused force push. I have no idea how to do it, but I'll try it. Oh, I could have faced him by accident. Let me get rid of these first. Stop it, you, from the tower. So no idea how to do this force push thing. No, I didn't do it. It's not that. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. That one? Is it this one? Is it all four of them? I mean, I've no idea. I'll just go up there and demolish him. Give us a less complicated way of doing the combat, and I will ransack this guy out the time they go straight down the ladder as I come in. Right, I got rid of him. Right, let's fly off of here. I said let's fly off of there. I said let's fly off of there, please. No, you don't want to fly off of there then. Right. Yeah, well, to shuffle my way to my opponent. Yeah, that's exactly what you'll be saying in a minute. I mean, simple technique, just use bash and mash the same button over and over again. Very effective in this game. I like to keep things to a minimum. Off you go, lads. Enjoy your freedom.
I can't thank you enough, friend.
Yeah, well, no need to be afraid, I won't hurt you. Although that guy will. Right, come over here, away from the prisoners, thank you. You first. Followed by you next. Followed by you next. Oh, they just tried to do the block there, did not work. Oh. It's too sluggish, you know, too sluggish by far. Right, somebody's probably firing at me from up there, down there. Right, and if I have that shield. Oh, you're talking, are you? One with the old shield. When do I have that shield? Right, they're coming in their droves. Hello, drover.
Oh, this one's spicy.
Let's just stick with the basics, eh? Can't we just tap it to undo them? Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? What's that red mark there? That's what I want to know. What does this red mark mean? Does it mean it's on fire or something? It's going to blow up, isn't it? Some kind of hazard, obviously.
Okay, this one's spicy.
So simple effect is just right trigger, right trigger, right trigger. You know, more that's enough combat for me. Don't get up. That dog's keeping up. Right, anyway. Yeah, keeping it up, Mr. Little Doggy. Lentils acquired. That's a good one, indeed, isn't it? There, get some freedom, my friends. Stand back. I think just hitting them seems to release them from the enemies. Really, just seeing it hitting them seems to cut the old thingy. Right, it's going to be dark soon. Great. Right, where am I heading? I'm heading up there, apparently. Towards these ruffians. No, I'm glad they got to wait for us to go. Shall we attack? It gives me precious seconds or so to smash their little brains in. No, that didn't work. I've got a two-handed weapon or something, is that what it is? I got my shield and come up. Yeah, I was going to say, the slow is very slow. Look, it's like... No, don't think about it. Yeah, so soon I won't be able to see. Really? Really? They just keep on coming. Any idea where I'm supposed to be heading to? I'll tell you what, I'm turning the brightness up. So one thing I'll do in games is they have to do brighter, you know, there's moons, there's things that brighten up the sky. Put something up there so it's not pitch black. So we're gonna change the settings and we're gonna make things brighter. Because it's just too darn dark. Where's the brightness on there? Really? So I've got to change the HDR settings? You've got to be kidding me. I can't make it brighter. So yeah, I go into this and... Yeah, oh well. Alright, let me save while I've got the opportunity. Because, you'll lose a lot of time otherwise. Right, we'll just go in here, smash them, thanks for waiting. Yeah, you can do a light bow, we can do a big one, that's what I say. I hope they're not respawning, that'll make them happy. But yeah, it gets difficult to see now, doesn't it? Nope. See where they are half the time. It's a shame that the game relies just on combat. It seems to be the one redeeming thing is, oh yeah, the combat great, effective, but I don't know, it's just a little sluggish on other things sometimes. I just stand there and they come to me. I think that's how I'd prefer it, to be honest. Oh, finally got that old shield thing. Okay, ouch. Right, of course now I can't see a flaming thing. Here they come, they just keep on coming now. Maybe they just keep on going until I get there. So let's make our way there, eh? Although I'm trying to wait long enough. Do a setting where we can make the night go by quicker, please. Because, you know, it makes it very difficult to see what you're doing and where the enemies are. Some of those red dots, I won't have a clue. It's very satisfying, isn't it? I know. Yeah, when you get a lot, you know, it's always a problem, isn't it? What's this red mist thing? Oh, there's a red mist now. Not getting away, Sonny. They're like mists of, you know, them respawning or something. I tell you what, let's just head to where we're supposed to go, because it's gone on all day, couldn't it? There's a lot of them. Bloody hell, that's a lot, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to have to make a run now. God, this is getting a little bit insane. Yeah, they want you to, you know... I know I've got special powers, but that's ridiculous. It's about the problems without, wouldn't it? So I'm going to... You can see why you know, it has that. It does have that kind of multiplayer type thing. You can see it was going to be a multiplayer at some point, can't you? Yeah, just like this respawning stuff. At least they're doing something, yeah, they aren't doing single player, which is something like. But yeah, I did it and just keep on going here. Just to be on the cliff, I mean.
It's too late to run now.
I mean, just I'll stay here all night. Yeah, if they're respawning, please let me know, because... You call me a muggle then? I don't want to auto target. It's like I got to turn the thing off. Yeah, it's feeling I came here too early. I don't know, why do they keep coming up with that re-blockade thing? Is it just like constantly just doing loads of them? It looks like they're just respawning, doesn't it? So, yeah. Pretty impressive, we just take on hundreds of them, isn't it? Yeah, they just keep on coming. And I'll just drain the whole fort at this rate. Yeah, I refuse to do any other combo, as this one's very effective. Why do they keep saying that? Is it just saying it's redoing it all the time? Not really sure why it's doing that.
Your stance is weak.
Up yours, Sonny.
Still breathing.
almost slightly distressed. You could say there's a lot here. How long can I hold out? I'll just hit in every direction if possible. You archers, I'll say. So this could go on for another 3 hours at this rate. Impressive stuff, isn't it? Yeah, those dots are just continuing, aren't they? So I don't see them getting less. If this is a respawn, I'll be very upset. Yeah, I think they're just respawning. Yeah, I think that's what's happening there, is they're respawning. So I've got to, defeat the Crimson Nightmare, and I'm, having to take on all these. So I'm going to get out of the way a minute. Yeah, when there's respawning in the game, I very quickly go off. So I'm not very happy. You got to get past all those that are just respawning over and over. I mean, all I want to do is just drop down on top of a man and take him on, really. But yeah, this is how you know it's a multiplayer type game, isn't it? This shenanigans. Let's try that one in the vain hope that that is a fast travel spot. I very much doubt it. And I'll probably get attacked on the way there. I didn't think it was it? Oh, I'll go left. Right, hang on. Let's just see if there's a fast travel point.
No, they.
That's if I get a chance, of course, to do that. What is this miss? Is it some kind of stuff that seeps away my my stuff? Yeah, I would like to find this fast travel spot. I do this while I'm up in the air? Probably not. Right, okay, we've got a fast travel point, finally. The only things I'm worried about is the fast travel. The thing that irritates me more than anything else. Right, okay, done that. But please, will you do like a question mark for fast travel and something else for the others? Yeah, like an exclamation mark instead of a question mark. It's just somewhere different so I know that I don't have to go all that way to find out it isn't. Because that would help immensely. Right, so yeah, doing that quest seems like it's going to be extremely difficult. So now I've got a fast travel point, I may go back, dump a load of this stuff, cook a load of meals, come back, and see if I can get a meal which fills up my health a little bit more. But it seems like that's all we have to do in this. Is like a lot of games, it brought meals in. Okay. Right, let me just see if any of this stuff is better than what I have. I very much doubt it. Usually they aren't. That's one thing I noticed about all these things. It's very rare that any of them are better than what you have, but it could be that it has a better starting stat. So it could be better in the long run, but you never quite know, do you? I prefer to just pick the things that makes, you know, this is better than something I've got. And then I don't have to worry about anything else. Right, okay. So we've done that. And probably facing this guy. If I could find a way of flying in, I would fly in and take on the guy, so I wouldn't have to bother with the rest of it. Of constantly respawning stuff. But first of all, I'm going to wait until daylight. So, yeah. So, yeah, you know, it's a good game, this. It's just a shame that, you know, they started off to be a multiplayer and decided to switch it halfway through. Yeah, once you do that, you immediately lose some of what single player has. That's the only downside. So if you start off doing it, then you're in with a better chance. But I think he changed it because, you know, people don't like multiplayer type games, these kind of things, these, you know, these, what do you call them? Not sure what you call them. But yeah, it's pitch black as well. I don't really want to fight in the pitch black. I want to be able to see my opponent. So yeah, a wait option would be very handy. So yeah, that's why I get a bit bored, because I can't do the things, because A, I can't see half the time. It makes a lot of these things really annoying to do. So if you have a game that's so dark you can't see, then what the hell can you do? Yeah, what I say, elixirs, those are the kind of things I want. Things that, you know, fill up your health straight away. So the only thing I can do is try taking on this guy, but I haven't got enough meals. So I think what we'll do is we'll go back, cook some meals. To get annoyed having to keep going back all the time to cook meals. Why don't they just give us potions or something? Just saves a lot of aggro in the long run. Yeah, I think it's what I struggle with my eyes is the map is bright. It's like light grey, everything else. Everything's bright, and then you put bright. You know, what are the buttons at the bottom in bright white? How do you think that's easy to see? Do a yellow map or something and have white highlights or something. I don't know. Do some kind of contrast. So these are the kind of things that's going to put me off the game, because I'm enjoying it, but those things are making it less enjoyable. You know, like, I've got to try and find the fires. You know, I can barely read this stuff now. You know, the eyesight, you know, I don't know what it is, but something has to be. You know, I've got about another week to wait for the eye test, and then I've got to wait for that. Well, by then, probably another few weeks, I might get to the stage where I can't even read this text. So that's going to be a big problem for me. So, you know, I may have to stop streaming then. But yeah, it's just blurred per me all the time now. You know, I do it with this eyes, and even that one's getting blurred. So I don't know what it is, but it's not working. You know, I can't seem to be able to do a decent meal either. But God, I'm sure, I don't know what it is with my eyesight.
Battle your foes like mine.
But it's like all the stuff, you know, you've never got the things that you want. You know, you have to keep collecting endless amounts of this stuff. It's just too much. Can I do one? I just find this is you know, cooking and all that kind of stuff, you know. I just don't really care that much about it, especially when there's tons and tons of recipes. You know, I just want to just make a load of stuff. You know, well, why can't I do 10 now? You know, it says like I can do 3 with that, but by mixing it with something else, now I can do another 3. Why can't you just let me make as many as I want? You know, if I've got the ingredients, whatever order they are or whatever different they are, just let me make a load of them. Don't let me have to do them. You know, then go to the next one, which is still, you know, nearly the same. Why can't I do tons of them? It just seems odd to me. Just max that out for everything. See what I mean? It's doing the same ones over and over again. It's slightly different recipes. Give me the whole lot in one go. I just find this stuff tedious. Yeah, I don't enjoy doing this cooking stuff. Hopefully we'll get potions at some point, because all I want is an instant potion, and that's all I'm interested in, nothing else. Because, you know, the spirit ones are okay, but just let me make tons of them. Don't just keep me going back and going, oh, there's a different recipe now that does the same thing. It's really irritating. I don't find this stuff irritating. It takes so long. God. Yeah, that'll do. Goodness sake. It's far too much. It's too slow and it takes too long. Just make me 10 of them. I had all the ingredients there. Just make 10 of them. Just give me all the different combinations. Yeah, sorry everybody, I'm complaining, but you know, this kind of stuff, you make a huge map which takes a long time to get around. Yeah, you're doing more fast travel points, so well done. At least you have done that. You know, although some areas seem to be less than others. So you are listening, which is something. But you know, cooking, I don't want to see cooking in games. And I don't want to see puzzles in games. You know, if I want to do a cooking game, I'll do a cooking game. If I want to do puzzles, I'll do a puzzle game, thank you. But don't put it into RPGs. So really, we just want to take on this guy, see if we can possibly do it. Okay, that's all we're interested in. Okay? It's taking this guy on. We don't care about the gang. We've kind of got rid of them. They just seem to be respawning. So it could be that stuff is respawning. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. I just can't. It's why I find so very few games that I can play. It's because they're all doing the same thing. They're all stretching games out. I thought the whole idea of doing these games was you're trying to shorten the development time. But you know, just let the developers do what they want. Don't try and influence them. Let them do what they want to do, and then we decide what we want. Not you people who, you know, keep wanting to make money out of us. Let us decide what we want. We're the ones that are going to decide what we buy. Not you. So just get off your high horses and let us do this stuff. Well, how do you do this thing where you lift up that? I'll never know. Because, you know, I've really got to fight all these off while trying to get through this gate. You know, which have all respawned, you know, obviously. It's just a way of weakening me before the big boss, isn't it? Just let me go to the big boss. How do you raise this thing? I don't even know how to do this. I can't even see this. I'll tell you what, they've changed the settings. That's one thing I have noticed. Sometimes when the new patches come up, they change all the settings. Because I make the accessibility, I'll do it so the text is bigger, and it goes back and goes as small again. So I've got it on maximum. I've got that on maximum. Everything on maximum. Yes, it just seems smaller to me. God, this is so hard to read. So let's whack this right up. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. What is that? How am I supposed to lift that thing? When you're surrounded by flipping enemies. You're supposed to be able to do that. Right, let's just go in here and let's face this guy. That's all I'm interested in. Let's get this fight over with, for goodness sake. Right, okay, that's all I'm worried about, is this guy. I'm supposed to fight that thing. Get off. Is it actually making an impression on him? I get the feeling it's not. Anybody know what I got to do against this thing? Oh, let's take this off. It's too hot. It's too hot. How can I make this easier for myself? I want to be able to see the text. It was so bright it will hurt my eyes. I've got on maximum, everything on maximum. So I don't know what to do here. How can I make this easier for myself? I got, you know, most games have gamma, and they don't even have a gamma on here. So that's very disappointing. So how am I actually making an impression on this? I don't think I've made any impression yet. I'm not really sure. I may supposed to hit something which is up there. Well, honestly, I can only do it with a bow. You've got to be kidding me. So whenever you do that, you never seem to be able to dodge in time. That's because dodge is really sluggish. So, yeah. Right, when he's on the ground, okay. Why was it doing no damage? Doesn't seem to be doing anything, does it? Let's try punching it. Right, that seemed to work a bit. Okay, right. Right, take a potion thing. Come on. Don't be so sluggish at taking it. Yeah, I'm aware they're nibbling away at me, but I just want to get this guy. Yeah, nice one. Kidding me. Okay, so as you can see, this is a tough one, isn't it? I'm just going to stop on a minute. So you can only hit him when he's on the ground, and he seems to be doing constant damage with the cloud. I didn't realise my health was going down. I just seemed to be hitting him, so I thought, oh, I'm doing a lot of damage here. Didn't notice whether my health was going down. Right, let's do the instant revive. And very quickly try and get my health up, which could take a couple of presses. Yeah, they always got superpowers, haven't they? Yeah, you can never avoid. It's like I'm so sluggish at moving. Why they make us so sluggish is unreal. Did I die there? What happened there? Oh, okay. So I thought, well, that thing's all glowing. Instead of fighting the rest, why don't I just keep punching that thing in case that's the second phase? This seemed to work. Saved me all the effort of doing all those enemies. So I will always find a shortcut to things. There you are. So that's how you do it. Thank you. So, you know, once I know that they're respawning, we'll just go straight to the battle, get rid of him, save all your trouble. So there you are, that's something you learn just by watching this stream. I like to take the easier routes to everything. What I'm famed for is I'll look at things, and if I find a simpler way of doing it, I will find it. So if I've helped some people, then I feel like I've done a little bit of a job. So thank you, Adan Melendez, for coming in. So there you go. Sometimes I can do although, you know, I know I'm not very intelligent sometimes, you know, a little bit sluggish at doing stuff, but sometimes I can come up with a good one like that. So we're going to save. I trust nothing. There we are. So, RayRay, he will find a way somehow. And you know what I was going into?
Just got the game, been having fun. Any tips?
Just you just got the game. Yeah, I would say my first tip is invest heavily in stamina. Don't worry about the rest, because the simple attack is more than enough. So although there's lots of combinations and all that, lots of them, you know, you can leap in, leap out, you know, that's a very, very good one. I would just learn 2 or 3, okay, a couple of chain ones or whatever, but really put everything into this, because this prevents you from doing everything. And then, you know, do some of that, and then do the others when you can, because some of these you will learn anyway. So any way of me increasing the stamina, I will increase it, because this is my biggest fault with this game, is this affects. So I will continue to level this up forever and ever until that is sorted out, because you need to give us more stamina and that. So I've got to wait till I get 3 of these things to be able to do it. So it takes a long time to do that. But this stops you doing flying, fighting, everything, running. So I will put everything into that, and then do health now and again to kind of fiddle it up. Okay, so we've done that using the RayRay method, which sometimes does work. I'm not saying it always does, it doesn't always. And then we got our disseminated smoke. Right, so Fort Perwin has been reclaimed. Return to the count with the news. I got to go all the way back. Okay, so that's how you do it. That's the easy way of doing it, which I found out all by myself without watching a video. So there you go. I can sometimes surprise everybody. Okay, I thought that was pretty good myself. So let's go back then. Open the map and you all the way back here, which apparently is all over there, which is miles away from where I expected it to be. Return to the count. Yeah, I didn't expect them to be all over there.
Nice fight.
It was not. Yeah, there you are. See, I'm not as dumb as I look sometimes. I know. So you know, I'm a little bit slow at learning stuff, but I thought I did pretty good there in working that out. I sometimes can pull through. It's a miracle. But Jess, I'm not going to tell Jess. I'll let her suffer. No. I'll let her get so far. When she starts saying, "Oh, that's it, Dad, I'm running," I'll say, "There's an easier way of doing it." Because Jess doesn't like dying, same as I do. But you know, one bad, one death. Right then. So let's head towards that location. I'm not using a horse. That's fly all the way over there. And speed it up.
Is it on PC or PS5?
It's on all of them.
Don't mind me.
It's on all of them. Hang on. Right, God, can't real job to read the text these days. My eyesight is getting poor. God, that is a long name. What's that? That's that. S-A-Y. It just keeps on going. Sorry, A-S-Y. My God, that is a Yeah, well, I can't even. You know, I'll just put ASY. Okay, because yeah, it's on. It's on PC, PS5, Xbox. It may eventually come to Nintendo, but I wouldn't get it on that. You get the inferior edition. But yeah, it's on consoles and PC. And as for recommending it, I'm not sure. It has the open world exploration, which I love. Story is okay. I wouldn't say it's the best I've ever seen, but it seems to be building as we go along. Fairly basic story. You're defeated at the beginning, and you got to bring your gang all the way back to its former power, I suppose. So a very basic story, but it's got a lot of interesting things in it. It's open world. You can go where you want. It looks beautiful. Add your pets. You know, it has all kinds of stuff. You know, they'll probably have farming at some point. So it does a lot of things right. There's just a few things that annoy me, and fast travel points. They have been putting some more in, so that's made it better. I would just say it's a little bit slow at times. A little bit slow at times. That's the only thing I would say.
You're back. Well, had the bandits taken my fort?
Did you see anything odd? I've heard they're making some kind of medicine.
Yes.
Do you find any issues playing on PS5? As there's a lot of critics on the internet, make me unsure to purchase it charger.
I think they've most of those kind of issues have been fixed. ASY. So most of I haven't got it on Xbox or PC, but they seem to have fixed most of the problems in the game. They have made the bosses. The bosses can be a bit tough. My recommendation is to always upgrade your gear. Always get better gear or upgrade it. And so do that the whole time you're playing. Every time you get a chance to improve it by using the ore, or sometimes you get a coupon which allows you to use that to upgrade it. Or if you've got 3 or 4 of the same weapon, you can use those other weapons to upgrade it. So I would definitely do that. That is your key to success, is to build your attack and your defense higher and higher as you go through the game. Alright, but lots of stuff, lots of side activities you can do. So I'd say they've done a pretty good job, just lacking in a couple of things. The controls are really kind of awkward to handle. That's the only thing I would say. There's a lot of button presses and stuff that you've got to work out. So if you're good on that stuff, then brilliant. You'll be okay. Right, so we seem to have done that. So we've been back to there. So what happened? Did we get this medicine actually? Let me just check my inventory a minute. Did I get some medicine there? I did get some medicine, because this is the stuff I want, you see. It's this is the things I want. Elixirs. I don't worry too much about meals. I want elixirs. Things that do it quickly or does it over time. So what's that? Plus 10 defense for 5 minutes. Oh, that's not quite what I thought. So this is something else, which again I'm not keen on this stuff. I prefer that to be you crafting your weapons, making it better and all that kind of stuff, as opposed to using meals or elixirs. But I prefer elixirs, but it just gives you health. But the meals do it, so we're pretty okay. I just don't do great meals because I'm just doing enough to get through, really. So you don't have to do complicated meals. I just do tons and tons of them.
What do you want?
So although they only go up in little bits at a time, I don't have to go into all the complicated stuff. I simplify everything for myself. Right, okay. So, but if you want all that complexity, go ahead, because some people like all that. Right, so here we've got Shorthanded. So it says dispatched to rebuild Bremner's house. So a noble's plans. As I say, I'm really struggling to read stuff at the moment. Hopefully I'll get this sorted out. Apparently it's some kind of stuff that I don't know, the after effects of the operation maybe. there's a build up of muck on the thing, and then they can just like clean that off. So I'm just waiting for that. A noble plan to renovate his house in an attempt to impress the Duke Celeste. He is seeking manpower for the thing, so not particularly mad on this, but we'll try it, because if I can't do it, then I can't do it. So okay. So let's go here. So I'm going to fast travel a lot because I'm streaming. You know, I'm going to fast travel a lot. Although I want to explore the world, I think I'll just let myself do locations that head towards a certain area, and by trying to unlock it that way. But I'm mostly looking for fast travel points, because it's a bit of a drag when you have to keep walking everywhere. So I like to get those things fairly early, so that it makes the fast travel easier. Therefore, you don't get bored of me travelling all across the map. Off camera, you know, I probably would do a lot more exploring, but you know, you are liable to run into enemies if you do that. That's any trouble. That could be stronger than you have. Stronger than you are, sorry. So yeah, so I can go a little bit longer now with this, which is, you know, it just saves a lot of walking. So I always find, you know, like to do this in when I'm streaming the game, is just do this a little bit slower. You know, be able to get to places sort of quicker, as opposed to this. It's kind of a slow way of doing it. Right, I can't see which way I'm heading, but it looks like it's about here. Dispatch. Oh, is it because I've got to go in the map and do this thing here where you got to look into the... This is the side of the game which I'm not that interested in. Not really into this management side, because you know, I did a bit on Medieval Dynasty, and the management side is a bit of a drag having to do that stuff. I used to do that stuff years ago. I don't really want to do it now, and the trouble is, it's all tied to money, and you know, I haven't even got that kind of money. So it's a reward of that, is it? So it says required currency 500. I'm having a job even seeing how much I have, to be honest. Is that 1,000, is it? I mean, as I say, I'm really struggling eyesight wise. If this, you know, if I have to wait a while for, you know, clearing that stuff off my eye, I may get to a point where I can't stream, because it's just blurred all the time now. I can't see where my money is on there. So it's going to be 5 hours. So what do I have to do? Skill requirements are not met. So I don't know, we'll try that and dispatch them. Does not meet the conditions? Is it because should be telling me what the conditions are? So it's look for construction probably. So it didn't really say what. I presume it's construction. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how you do this, because you know, construction seems to be the order of the day. I wish I could see the other stuff, so it's sort of greyed out. I can hardly see it. Why is it? Why does it have to be a very light grey? God, I can't. Honestly, I can't read that. If it was black, I would be able to see it better, but it's not. Is it because I've got to have all these three? I can't even read it. I honestly can't read it. Skilled handler. Minor? I mean, I don't know. Okay, well, I just I don't know what I'm doing really. I'm just pressing things and hoping for the best. So okay, well at least that's doing. Probably cost me a packet. So yeah, I'm not too interested in this stuff. You know, that's the kind of stuff that was in Red Dead, and that's why I stopped playing Red Dead. Okay then, so hopefully that'll be done. So let's try something else then. So let's come out of there. So at the moment I'm going to do these for a moment because I, you know, would like to do the main quest, but you know, it's go after this guy. I mean, I could go after him, but he's kind of minced me a little bit last time. So I'll probably try to get irritated by these stupid UIs. One thing I would like to do is I would like to go here, but I don't know where that is. So if anybody, does anybody know where that is? Because I'm trying to get into here, and I just did it by just constantly keep trying to get in there, and eventually they let her in there. So if only I knew where it was, but nothing is marked on here, and if so, it's really difficult to see it because you've got to be like low close like that. So it doesn't show up from this range. It makes it very difficult to find stuff, doesn't it? And yeah, I just wish this background was not white. Anybody know where Purporin thing is? Because I am struggling reading any of this now. It's becoming a real headache. I don't know where things are. Doesn't it show it on the map until you actually go over it? Which means you have to spend half the time wandering around this map, hoping that you know, the thing you're looking for comes up. So I have no idea where it is. So it makes, you know, maybe that's why they want us to keep going all the way around the map, but I don't know where this forest is. So I don't know how I'm supposed to find it where a map is so bright and it dazzles my eyes. Anybody know where it is? So anybody could help me, because I really do need help in this game, because especially because I'm struggling with text. There's a lot of critics on the internet, makes me unsure of the purchase. Well, it all depends what you like at ASY. You know, if you don't mind doing, you know, lots of little side quests and a little bit of construction by sending out your comrades, so you do. If you like Red Dead Redemption, you'll probably like this. Now, this hasn't got so many stories as Red Dead Redemption, so it's more like a sandbox, this one, with lots of things you can do, from you know, having pets to you know, building out your kind of village slowly but surely, using the resources. So it's got a little bit of everything, games, exploration, it's a little bit of everything, plus a story which is going pretty well. So it's more like a sandbox as opposed to an RPG. So if you like that kind of stuff, then I'd say I would recommend it. I'm enjoying it. It's just a couple of little issues which is just annoying me, because I can't find anywhere, because you got to zoom in to be able to even read this stuff, and because there's no marks of bar, it just seems to show you rivers and areas. It doesn't tell you what these things are until you go on them, so you end up spending a lot of time just wandering around the map, hovering over things to see what it is. So I think that's time consuming. They could have just put just put that name on there. Would have made it just a lot easier to find everything, wouldn't it? So I don't really know what to do quest-wise because I don't know where things are. See, I want to do the witches, but you know, it says cleanse the sanctum, but it's not telling me where this where this is. I can see the point of you have a journal. I've got my journal open, and yet this isn't on the journal, so I don't know where this is. You know, I click on it, you know, I can't tell where it is. So I don't know where to go. It just says they are hidden throughout Pywell. So I don't even know where that is to better find out where she is. And all this thing is just flick between the two things, which is doing nothing really. So let's try defeat Antumbra's sword. So let's try this one. Anything that's got a mark on, right? Okay, at least I've got a mark. So this is probably the guy that trashed me last time. So I'm trying to make, you know, I'm trying to enjoy this game. I am enjoying it. Exploration, you know, but there's, I don't know, some things could be better, but it does a lot of things right. So it depends on what type of game you want. If you want an RPG, it's probably not the kind of, it's not the right one, because you know, they got lots of stories and quests. These kind of has quests, but they're called more kind of smaller stuff, you know. So I've got a feeling this is going to be somewhat bad. Especially when you see a load of red dots all over the place. So they'll probably be like really high powered or something. But they might not be. Oh, I see, but that's doing some damage. So this could be tricky if they've got weapons. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's get to it there, boy. Oh, okay, there you go. That's how quick death can find you sometimes. I didn't even get a chance to take a health potion. I don't even know where I am. There I am. Right, okay, yeah, they move incredibly fast, these people, don't they? That's the downfall of these things, is they are so incredibly quick. So I can't dodge out of the way. See what I mean? They always hit you, every time. Ashnaz Gimbatul! All I do is just mash this button when I can, and then mash this button. But hang on, I need to take a meal. Right, wait for it. Yeah, he's too busy trying to make him find a meal out of the top. I can't take the meal lock. There's I think that's my big issue with this game. Is there's a little bit of lag on it, which makes it difficult to take a potion sometimes, because it's not immediate. It's sluggish. It's very, very sluggish. And you know, you never can move that quick. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, teleporting. Absolute. I tell you what, thing that is that why they do teleporting in these games is because they know it's bloody hard to avoid it. You know, if I could move as fast as they could, you know, come at me, then I'll be able to do something. But you can never move as fast as them. That's what I find so disappointing about these games. Is they keep making you slow and enemies, you know, tremendously fast. I'm sorry, it doesn't make for very good gameplay. Because I can't move quick enough. You know, see, I just can't move fast enough to be able to take a potion. I'm simply stabbing this thing all the time, and nothing happens. It does irritate me so much when every enemy in every game seems to teleport all over the place. What is the point of it? I just spam it until I run out of stamina, basically. I mean, what am I supposed to do there? I'm too busy stabbing the, you know, the potion thing. And these are easier than they were when the game came out. When the game came out, even the first few bosses were difficult. So this is why I'm reluctant to continue the story, because each one is progressively harder than the last, and they just don't give you time, because they're teleporting like every one of them. No matter what game you play this game, they seem to be teleporting all over the place, and I blame Elden Ring. It's like, we got to have teleporting all over the place, you know, otherwise, you know, it's not as good as Elden Ring. See, I can't even duck it. I'm constantly rolling to stay out of the way, and I can't even get out of the way. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's always because of this stupid stamina problem. You know, try blocking there, that blocking doesn't work. So I don't know, I think I'm going to give up. But why do you people that make games, why do you teleport in for enemies? What is it, this fascination with you like to do things 3 times and you like to have them teleporting all over the place? Or, you know, some thunder and lightning coming in from all directions, you know. I don't have thunder and lightning coming in all directions. I'm supposed to be the hero and I'm severely limited by everybody else. But apart from that, you know, the rest of the game is great. So it relies on you, you know, having to level up all the time, which seems to be what every game does these days. It's very heavily against, you know, it's for the enemy. So you're always up against it from beginning to end, which is why this stamina problem is getting on my nerves. Because they keep on doing this, they keep on making the game rely on stamina, so you have to pour hundreds of points. I'm very tempted to reset all this and put everything into this one, and maybe, you know, the sword, because that's all I'm interested in. Is I'm interested in the sword stuff, the spinning slash stuff. I'm not interested in the archery. I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in any of this stuff. Okay? I just want to be able to thrash stuff as fast as I can.
Focus to slow time. Use parry before strike. Force palm 3 times to stagger, then heavy attack 3 times, then repeat.
The only trouble with Nikoroshi is I'm too busy trying to eat a meal, so I don't even get a chance to do any of those things you just said. So that's what makes it extremely hard to do it. Is you tell me a sequence of events there, but how do I do that when I'm spending most of the time getting out of the way and then hitting the take a meal potion? How do I get a chance to do anything else on top of that? So thanks Nico for those tips, but that's a little bit hard to do. So I'm enjoying the game. It's just that some of these bosses they do these days, they're just really over the top and ridiculous. How am I supposed to do focus? Oh, I could do the focus at slow time, but it only focuses it while I'm getting my stamina back. So I don't know how that's going to help. I try the parry, but I am hopeless at parrying because there's different speeds for every game. So I don't know how to do them, because you know, they're all different. You know, the only thing I can think of is take this potion thing. You know, why can't I just take on things by sheer grit and determination as opposed to relying on all this stuff? You know, I don't think you can beat Skyrim. It is beautifully balanced. Okay? It is balanced in every way. So you can play any kind of character, and it's balanced to be able to play that character and get through. And most other games don't do that. So I could take this potion which lasts 5 minutes, which gives me a maximum health which is a bit higher. Okay, and this does +7 on attack. So I could take both of those. Yeah, I'd have to use those in the middle of battle, which is going to make it extremely difficult. So I'll try that. And if that doesn't work, then I'll come back another time when I'm stronger. Okay? But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that puts me off with games, is when they do this stuff which, you know, you have to have meals and all that
boss
kind of
fights
stuff.
are like Elden Ring.
Yeah, and I don't, you know, Elden Ring has been the only one of those games where I've been able to play it and have some success at it. But I also hate it at the same time because it's dreadfully distressing. Gets on your flaming nerves. I can't go and take this potion before the battle, so I've got to wait for it to start, which severely limits me. First of all, I've got to wait until he comes in and does the first thing before I can even get tempted to go into this. And so far, I can't even get into it. That's how sluggish UIs are these days. These take too long. Absolutely take too long to do it. So we'll have better defense. I can only take one. You're kidding me. Yeah, I should have took the better defense, shouldn't I? Okay, so we've got better attack, so let's hope that works. How do I put the correct meal in the correct slot as well? Right, well, let's try it, and I'll try this. Well, I was going to try the focus there, but that didn't happen, did it? You see what I mean? You don't get time to do this because this guy moves around like somebody on flipping speed or something. It's like, look, I can't even keep away from this guy. I'm spamming this thing. Can I keep away from him? No. See? Teleporting is the worst thing you could have in a game. It's the worst thing because it instantly puts you at a severe disadvantage. I didn't realise it was that low, but you know, I can't even take a meal. See, look, I'm trying to take a meal here. I can't even take a meal. What's the point of playing a game where you can't take a meal? It's got to be quick. You've got to be able to one button stuff. I'm one button in. This it still takes too long. It just goes like, ugh. It's sluggish. You know, I'm supposed to parry that. I'm just gonna spam him because that's all I can do. I can't even keep out of his flipping way. So I give up. I'll come back when I'm about 10 levels higher. This is why I hate Dark Souls. It's because they're the ones that brought this
Happy
teleporting around like
Friday.
So we won't be doing that one. Right, okay, so we won't be doing that one for a while. But yeah, I can only take one of these. Are you kidding me? As soon as when you restrict a fighter with lag, first of all, which is the biggest issue I find in a lot of games, is this just the lag is too much. In Shrouded, it's fast, it's snappy, everything reacts fast. Okay, in a lot of other games, they're very slow and sluggish. Skyrim isn't exactly the fastest in the world, but you've got time to react because they're at a similar kind of level as you. Whereas they can't move, you know, they're, you know, you can't move faster than them, they can't move faster than you. They don't teleport in and out all over the place, so it's more evenly things. As soon as they put teleporting into games, they ruin games, in my opinion. So we won't be doing that one. So that's the only trouble I find with this whole thing here with the main stories. As you progress through it, you just get progressively harder, so you have to be leveling up the whole time, all the way through. Otherwise, you're stuck doing lots and lots of side quests. And you know, it won't tell me where half of these places are. Yeah, they all seem to be really difficult, don't they? Of all of these, the same. So yeah, they all seem to be pretty hard, all these. Okay, so I have to do all this side stuff because it's the only things I can do. And some of them are just things like build statues. It's not really. So you know, I am starting. It is starting to make me go off the game a little bit. The battles were always the hardest thing in this game. They've reduced it down a bit, but it's still difficult. And the puzzles are just absolutely mind-numbingly annoying. So I've got to do this manual side stuff because it's the only thing I can do. So it's all like, you know, ridiculously hard bosses, or you got, you know, little side quests. So it's, you know, it's putting me off the game. That's the only trouble. I know I have kind of like, you know, or special powers or whatever, but they seem to be tiny against all the enemies so far. Although I've killed the previous enemies, you know, it involved me taking tons and tons of meals. Most of the times, while I carry so many. But it's just a little bit sluggish sometimes when you press it. It's like, press it sometimes and it doesn't happen. So you press it a second time and then it does. And it's always this little bit of lag which you know, makes it difficult to avoid a boss which is moving at ridiculous speeds. So let's try and head towards that. That's what I'm just trying to do, some of the side content, because it's just a bit easier, that's all.
Did I help you?
You know, and if I do go off the game, it's going to be because of this. Because I do have a very short attention span when it comes to doing things. If things start annoying me, then I just don't continue. Because it's just too annoying. I want to enjoy a game, not be frustrated.
Not enough jars to store them in. I'd be an idiot to lose this chance over a shortage of jars. Thing is, I've got no time to get them myself. Could you go to the nearest village? Buy a few for me.
Yeah, so I'm usually having to do these side quests.
And a bit more for your trouble.
Have I got to find a green jar?
You smell of dirt.
Acquire a green jar?
Oi! You taking the piss?
Where do I get a green jar? In here? Oh yeah, maybe it's in here. yeah, these things. I don't really do many meals in Elder Scrolls, let alone anything else. I'm sorry, as soon as they started bringing survival elements in the games, I went off them. Because if I want to do a survival game, I'll do a survival game. But I don't want it coming into RPGs, open world games, or anything like that. I want them to just concentrate on combats and magic or whatever. I don't want the other stuff. So this is what's going to stop me playing this. Is this kind of stuff, unfortunately. Which considering I'm enjoying it, it's really disappointing. And I think that's what they did. They tried to make a multiplayer world. Then they decided, oh, people are resisting that, so we'll draw a single player world. But then it was like, oh, well, we've got to fill it out with things to do now. So that's what they did. And it was very interesting for those that like that kind of thing. But I just don't. I'm not a big fan of lots of little side activities and things.
Hello there. What brings you by today?
So it could be this person here.
Always good to see a friendly face.
I think I've got to buy it, have I?
Is there
it a
anything
green jar?
special you're after?
That seems rather trivial, doesn't it?
Name it and I'll fetch it for you. Please, come again anytime.
Yeah, it was a grain jar. Was there a grain jar on there?
Looking for something in particular?
I can't believe we're trying to just doing a grain jar. What is a green ball? Grain bowl. Grain jar. Okay, we got. I can't believe we're buying a grain jar.
Quality is guaranteed.
How many do we need?
Browse to your heart's content. Please, come again anytime.
Honestly.
You do much stealing.
I don't really do any stealing, I must admit. It's not a thing I might do it, say in Skyrim, a Thieves Guild, I might do it in that. I've got to get another one, I mean. It's me trying to work out where I've got to go half the time is...
Hello there. What brings you by today?
It just says deliver it. Deliver it to there, okay. Is it here? I wish we just have our first person mode, would be nice. Handover? I mean, I don't know where it's square, I presume it's square.
The store's a damn sight better than before. That jar's bound to draw the eye. It's so striking. Really useful too. Just the right size for storing grain.
I prefer they just said thank you. So yeah. I don't know, it's this strange mix. It's like very hard bosses and
What
then
do you want?
buying a jar and delivering it to somebody. Seems a very odd extreme ends. So my early optimism is starting to wane slightly. It is, I must admit, because I'm trying to avoid certain things, because I'd love to be able to go to these witches things if I just knew where they were, because I have to cleanse that and it doesn't tell me where it is on the map. Can't you just show me where this is? A sanctum, why can't it just tell me where that is? I just can't work out why this is not in the journal option. I mean, it is in here, but it's not showing me where it is. So how am I supposed to know where to go? I don't know where that is. I can't seem to mark it. So, I don't know, do you know where it is, Nico? Because although they're listening to us and doing all the things you want, I just think it's, because it's not an RPG, which is what I tend to favour, I find it just falls down on some things. I'm just trying to find this and I can't find it, because again it won't show me on the map. I just wish it would do basic stuff and tell me where things are. And most maps, you know, they name the towns. You know, if I have this, you know, there's names on them. I don't have to go hunting around every one to do this to tell me what it is. At least name the towns. Or the areas. You know, so I go, you know, if I go all the way out, it probably doesn't tell me the areas. How do I know where the forest is? Didn't tell me where any of this stuff is. I can barely see it for a start off. So it makes me finding some of these quests really difficult to do. Which will, you know, what will probably make me stop playing the game. I desperately want to do stuff on it, but I seem to be held back by mundane stuff or stuff I can't do. So let's just do at least something. But my eyesight is not helping, because it seems like just this last few weeks it's really deteriorated my eyesight. I'm not quite sure what is causing it. There's obviously some kind of stuff that's got to be, like, you know, cleansed or something, but they'd have told me that after I had the operation, that this was going to be something that I would expect. Nobody told me anything, so I didn't know. I thought that, you know, they'd done my eyes, everything would be great from now on. So I just wish they'd you know, said that could possibly happen and you have to have further treatment. So it's partly, you know, the bit frustrating because I'm having to drop to read things. You know, I can't see the pointer very well. It's starting to, it's getting blurry now. So, you know, it may come to a point where I'm going to have to take a break until I get this eye sorted out, because I am struggling to read UIs now again. Because, you know, it was great to be able to see my 4K TV in full glory. Now everything's got this blurriness to it now. You know, even if I, you know, if I do this one, it's slightly sharper. If I do that one, this just is terrible. This one, that one, at least it's fairly good. But this one is kind of ruining it, really, because I can't see where I'm pointing half the time. Really difficult.
Have a good day.
Is it the guy behind?
Hold on, please, a moment.
Oh, it is him. Okay, right.
I was just wondering where I'd find you. Thank Solomon you walked by. Count Roberts has something prepared for you. He's always going on about how indebted we are to the Greymans, so it must be quite the gift.
I hope so.
I hear their master carpenters down at the sawmill have been enlisted for the task. Whatever it is, it must be something extraordinary.
Oh, I hope so. Return to the servant. This is why I like lots of fast travel points, because in this game it does seem to be a lot of travelling. This is why we asked for all these fast travel points. So it's you know, although I suppose the only downside of this is, by me not walking there, is you're getting lots of loading screens. That's the only bad side of it, which I don't really want to do, but it's a lot quicker than just, you know, travelling there by foot or my horse. That's why I'm putting everything into stamina. Oh no, I meant to, you know, because I'm so used to pressing the back button, and in that case it was the go faster button. Yeah, why this UI is a little bit strange. I think people should just come up with a template and say, this is a good UI, stick to this. But probably people don't want that. I got to speak with the noble. Can I make a suggestion, Pearl, of this? Can you just have that there showing on him? That small fly in there. Why can't you just have that showing without us having to hold a button? I just find that very odd.
Do you have a moment?
I've got to press two buttons to be able to have a conversation.
The Count insisted I prepare a proper reward for you. Took a fair bit of deliberation on my part.
Potion would be nice.
A wanderer like yourself must accumulate all sorts of rare oddities on the road. But I imagine pouches and pockets must have their limits.
Say that again.
So, I had this specially crafted for you. Ample room to squirrel away all your little treasures.
Oh, it's another coupon.
I know. It's the perfect gift, isn't it? Hail, and well met. You need help?
What did I get? Anybody know what I got there? That's one thing it does need, really, is like recent items you picked up. So I don't know what it was. Right, is any of this stuff any good, bro? Loads of stuff to get rid of here, so I think I'll just get rid of a load of stuff. Yeah, you need to sort out some inventory management, yeah, because this is some of this inventory management stuff in games is going absolutely ludicrous now. Right, so before I go anywhere, I'm gonna have to dump some stuff. So I do get a little bit bored of inventory management. Whoever invented the survival game, by the way, I'm going off with it. I wish you hadn't, because it's coming into every genre now. That's why people play very few games. So let's donate some stuff. I'd love to sell. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to donate the stuff, I'm going to sell it. So I'm just going to dump this stuff. I'll sell this off screen. Because to be honest, I'm fed up with donating to the camp. I'm trying to make some money, and I'm seeing that I'm supposed to, you know, need money to be able to progress. I'm going to just start flogging it. So I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. Because I can't bother with this. We're just going to bam all this stuff in. And I'll sort that off camera if I get around to it. I might keep that in case I can use that to upgrade or something. So did I get a cuckoo pot? I mean, I don't know what I got here. I have no idea. So we'll just get rid of everything I don't need, and then we'll quickly move on. Not sure what that will do, but so I might store that as well. Probably keep the cuckoo pot. I think that'll do for a minute. Okay, that'll do for a moment. Right, so I know I'm really enjoying this at the start. It doesn't seem to be, you know, like big missions or as like trivial ones. I don't know. It's like I'll tell you what, the Fable map. Why can't we all have Fable maps? I couldn't believe how good the Fable map was. Beautifully colourful. That's the kind of map I want to see in a game. A bit like this is probably why my eyesight is so bad. It's because I'm having trouble reading this stuff. Look at that white on white there. I can barely make that out. It's overly bright. It's just hurting my eyes. But it's all like friends requests. These are all like, you know, stocking up and stuff, which I'm not interested in really. This is, you know, collecting stuff. I don't want to do all this though. So I'm having to look for just side quests all the time. Can I do any of these? Cause so unfortunately I am starting to go off. I'll go off of it a little bit. I can't believe that the person is there. I think that's where you're supposed to hand them in. So if I do another one, say this one, is that going to be at the same place? Right, it's not, okay. So it's over there, which as you can see is a very long run. I can't seem to go there because that was cold, so it looks like that's going to be impossible to do. So we'll keep trying until we can find a place which isn't miles and miles away. Just like maybe down there. And where am I on the map? I'm not there, apparently. Not there. Well, I'm there. So you've got to like wade through all this stuff to find out where it is. And then they go and stick those two things on the screen, which makes it, you know, I can barely see. I just think they could have made the map. I just think you could have made it simpler, that's all. So yeah, I think once I start criticising games, I think that's the time when maybe, you know, you can see it's a sign that I'm starting to go off. Right, Alexa, room light 30%. So I know you don't want to see my face probably, but
hey, I see.
So yeah, it's a tough old game. It goes from the sort of mundane stuff to very hard stuff. It's kind of a strange mix. And because the game is so big, you know, you have to
Greetings, my child.
travel everywhere. But just seems like a long way you have to go all the time. Presumably in here.
Greetings, my child.
I've got to go all the way around. I might have to go all the way around.
My child.
Is it here? Could be here.
Greetings, my child.
Is it any of these? Honestly, I just can't see that anymore. It's extremely hard for me to see. I may have to stop streaming. This is getting very hard to see. Especially this game. It's really difficult for me to work out which direction I'm facing. God.
And here it goes, into its shell.
I mean, it's in this castle? Well, I imagine it's in there somewhere, but...
Well, Matt.
You actually let me in the door. I've got to climb through a window or something? I can't even... Can I open that? I mean, I didn't even beat the Skyrim thing of having a pointer.
Is that its home on its back? Looks heavy.
It's no simple system that works. I didn't want to go that high. What is that? I can get up, but I can't like go back down easily. I don't have a oh let's hang over the edge option. So I don't know. I'm struggling to read text these days. It's just got worse. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. You know, this camera problem is driving me nuts because I've got to keep moving this camera all the time. It's like bright white on bright white. It's just not very good. I bet you should see this stuff. Kliff, why can't you climb that? My God. So I think I may have to stop streaming. I mean, Skyrim I could probably do because that's black and it's very bright white, so it shows up absolutely. You know, so even though my eyesight's a little bit off, I can still see fairly well because it's such a nice contrast between the two. Whereas a lot of games are not doing that anymore. They do this muddy in between stuff, which just makes it damn annoying. Do you better do anything? Oh God, it was open after all that time. Jesus Christ.
Well met, friend.
Take it through here. Right, okay, we finally got there. I hope. I think is it down or... Right, open that door. Is it down or... I can't even see where it's down. It looks like it's down. so dark. Oh, Jesus, I can't even see it. It's 8 meters away. In there? In there? I mean, it's right here. He's literally right here. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here. I've got to search for evidence. I'm tempted to steal that. Just says apprehend him. There's nobody here. Have I got to wait or something? Seems to be in here, but there's nothing here. I can't seem to open this door. There's nothing I can do, just wait here. Have I got to do it a certain time of day or something? Near Hillside Manor. That's not very accurate, is it? Could be anywhere within this spot then. In here?
Life's blessings and all that.
I'll ask him.
The path to salvation stands open to all.
I don't know, I find this tiring, this stuff.
Blessings be upon you, stranger.
Because this kind of leads me somewhere and then there's nothing there. So I can't quite work out what's going on here. Is this, you know, is it some memory thing or something? I mean, it seems to imply it's downstairs, but there's nothing down there. So is this kind of stuff which I find frustrating? Seems to be in here, but there's nobody here. Are they invisible or something? Have I got to seal this stuff? I've no idea what I've got to do. Anybody know? Toggle tracking, I mean, Oh, maybe I've got to do the special light thing, which, you know, tells me the way. Is that it? Oh no, I'm kind of a little bit bemused, to be honest.
What a blessed day.
Yeah, this kind of stuff just gets on my nerves. It's like, you know, it should be simple and it isn't. Like, when I start rolling my eyes, then you know I'm getting frustrated. Because can we just have one button for doing this, not two? I know this button does block, you know, and so you're trying to. But my God, I'm very tempted to just reset all my controls and set them to things that I think will make more sense. But I've probably ruined the whole control scheme. Because I don't know where I've got to be here at a certain time of the day. There's like no information. It's like just bare minimum, and that's it. I give you a spot and it's not there. So I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. So yeah, it's not a very good one today. Sorry about this. I've got a mystical. So let's try this mystical thing. Miles away, isn't it? Okay, it's well there. I'll tell you what. Let's go and do some bit of exploring. I'm very annoyed at these teleporting things. I wish they would just say these are teleport spots and just let's head to them. Don't leave us in the dark by doing a question mark, which could mean one of three things. And then I've got to move off of the thing to find out which direction I'm facing. So I'm sorry for not enjoying it, but I'm struggling with, you know, seeing it at the moment. This eye problem has got progressive worse over these last few weeks. I've gone from having perfect vision to like being hardly able to see. So I don't know quite how that rapidly went off. I'm putting the stuff in my eyes, you know. Don't seem to be I think I'm enjoying the combat in some of the bosses. It's, you know, at least I'm enjoying it in that way. But probably the main thing which is keeping me interested, really, is it's fun to actually do the combat. I'm very annoyed with Microsoft, of course, because they don't seem to know what the hell they're doing. And now they announced a game called Senua, which is a more action-focused Senua game, which is exactly the kind of thing I would want, because I wasn't too keen on the second one, because it just seemed to be doing a little bit of the first one, but with bigger monsters things. So it was nice that they're going to go down that road of trying to make it more like an RPG, more like an action-focused game. And then they, you know, a few days later, they give them the sack. I honestly don't know what Microsoft are doing. I think they're just absolutely bonkers. Please let this be Paporan Forest. Yeah, I'd definitely like to go in here. How do I... Right, while I'm up here I can get some of this stuff, so let's get the old pickaxe out and hope I can do this. So let's get a little bit of this in a minute. That seems to be it then. Did he pick it all up? See, how do you get access to the stuff that's on the on this guy here? This is the one thing in this game that really puzzles me, is how do I do that? I've got to press the one button, then press this button, then go across to this button, and then when I go into it I've got no access to this stuff. So do I take it this has all been put in my chest? I presume it is. So right, so again I've got to work out which direction I'm going. God, I just wish I could have a first person mode and not have to worry about anything else. So let me try and head toward this spot. Oh, which I'm finding very difficult to see at the moment. Got to get up here a look a bit.
Got him.
Alright, okay. I'm trying to find this place, but this place isn't marked on the map.
Oh no! Did we? No, I don't think. Let's move them.
Yeah, just kept going in back in after they got pulled you out. So I think I'll just keep doing the same, because eventually she was able to get through it and she got something really good from it. So
Give up already. They're away. Wait.
oh right, okay. Obtain. What was wrong with my eyes? Obtain the mystical pine mushroom. But man, I'll tell you, I'm so struggling with this game at the moment. I just can't seem to read anything. It's such a strain on my eyes. I think it's about 300 yards. Or meters, sorry. At least I'll keep on trying. At least I'm enjoying myself. I think just did it, and after about a third or fourth time they let me in for some reason, so we'll keep doing this. I'll fast forward this.
Let's move them.
By the way, let me do this fast forward thing. Can we just like, yeah, press it? I think we can actually. Yeah, I can't read that. Let me in, kids. Let's try that again, shall we? I mean, I've got to do something here. Seems this, you know, there seems to be a special area. Yeah, there's something I've got to do here. There was a cooking pot. Alright, let's do some cooking then. I thought I can't what? Right, there's more of this stuff then. Please let me just improvise some. Oh no, I'll take it out. Really? Oh dear. Oh no, that seems to be the best of the bunch so far. So just make a load of these. Please let it make me 10. Don't make me do it in different types. I just, you know, I think It's what puts me off with Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's the time it takes to do this stuff. It just takes too long to do this stuff. You've got to make this quicker. You can't just have this. I know we can do like 2 at a time, but my God, you have to make this a little bit quicker. It's a little bit sluggish. But if you're doing, say, 20 of these, can you imagine how long that's going to take? So it's got gruel cooking, so I can't do any of the others. Although flicking between the 2 UIs is getting on my nerves. I don't know why I'm even making the vegetables. Just make them. When you have to do a lot of these, it gets really annoying, I find. Right, and then we'll carry on. And we'll try and get to this place again. So, again, I got on. So, I know what. Is there anything I've got to do here? I've got to speak to the tree? Is this something I've got to do here? Is this like, the Deku tree or something? Can I kill these creatures, for instance? But that'd be handy. I could have a nice succulent meat. I attempt to do that, but probably it's their stuff, isn't it? So I don't know. It's got this highlighted area, but then it tells me to head towards that cross. I don't know.
What should I do? Oh, you were just kicked out, right? I'll show you how to get into the town, but you have to help me first.
Fair
Something
enough.
precious of the chief's was stolen and put on my friend's head. I need to get it back before the chief notices, but he just won't stay still.
On his head?
Yes, on his head. I don't know who did it, but they're in trouble when I find out. Can you help me, please? My friend
Right, okay, we got that. So I'm enjoying myself now. Nice little
Come
bit
on,
of fun like this. I'm enjoying myself. There's the other stuff like rapidly teleporting thingies. That's what gets on my nerves. Right, how do I do it? Have I got to do this? This thing? Or have I got to head towards the mystical mushroom? It seems like it. It seems like we have to go there. Okay, we'll head there. Let's get his weapon out, didn't he? Alright, let's head over there then. Oh yeah, kill these. Sorry kids, don't watch this at home.
Gun.
Okay, maybe I've got to do it again then. Help me out, kids.
Oh no, do you think
I've got to go around it.
No, I don't think... Let's move them.
I've got to get the other side of it. Is that what just got accepted at the end. I just keep taking me back here, right. Right, okay, let's have a look on the map again, see if I can navigate around it. So I just did, didn't I? Right, we go here. Try the other direction. Anybody in chat? Happy birthday, June the 19th. Oh, sorry, Jeffrey. I think I did see you come in, Jeffrey. So sorry, I was doing that in a world of my own there. Sorry about that. Jeffrey Giordano. Sorry, Jeffrey. I think I saw you, but I forgot to write it down and say hello. Sorry, Jeffrey. Yeah, they are like a bit like Elden Ring. You do much stealing? Yeah, I don't normally do a lot of stealing. No, Adan. It depends. If I'm doing that kind of character, You know, if this was an RPG and I was doing like a, you know, kind of thief, then I probably would, yeah. But I generally like to, you know, take the road first. I'll try to be good, and then I'll, you know, if I play again, then you know, I'll take the more dodgy route. It all depends on the game. So let's try to do it from this kind of direction. See if we can get, but at least I feel like, you know, I'm getting, you know, because I'm quite excited because the thing you get is a bit of a fun one. I saw Jess do it, and she got a good reward for it, and I very much like that reward. But it might not let me in, that's the trouble. So I must just persist. It's pretty lamps, isn't it? Up you go, Kliff. Up the cliff, Kliff. It got me again. I can't believe I'm enjoying this more than the previous hour. I'll make this go a little bit quicker then. Please let me in, kids. Maybe Jess is a bit more clever than what I was. We could do that on the animations. So yeah, it seems like you know, I'm just going to keep on doing this until they let me in. That's what Jess did. Now, if I don't get let in, I'll be very upset. Have I got to ring this bell? Is that what it is? I've got to ring the bell. I could kick it maybe. Didn't even got to the bell at least. Oh, okay. How many times did it take you, Jess, just to get through this? It doesn't seem to work. Anybody know how to get past this? Jess just kept doing it until she was allowed in. But I can't remember how many times you did it. What is that there? That's the sanctum. I'm almost tempted to go to the sanctum. Seems this won't work. It's just really looking for something. Hear what he has to say. Oh, I'd very much like to do that when he talked to me. One last time, I say, we try it one last time then. Maybe something I'm missing. I mean, maybe something Jess did, you know, like she fired at one of these or something. I don't know. Is that what she did? She got to hit these? That anything to do with it? I feel like it's a bad move because he might be upset by it. Oh, is it like a challenge, like I'm, you know, Breath for the Wild? Is that what it is? I mean, I've got them all, you know. Could be, couldn't it? Could be something as simple as that, couldn't it? Any more? Oh, there's more there. Let's find out what Jess did. Oh, I feel like this is a bad move, but there you go. We have to do that in the archery contest. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want me to do it. Oh well, never mind. Oh, I thought for a minute it could have taken a bit longer. I was going to get away with it. Right, okay, looks like we can't do anything. So I wonder why we can't do that. Must be a way around it. Maybe I've got to land on top of it, you know, maybe it's like it's a magical mushroom. It's difficult to get to, so if I climb up a tree or something, right, I'll climb up a tree and see whether we can like do it from above. I'm going to have stamina. Right, that makes it a little difficult then, doesn't it? Yeah, see what I mean, that stamina problem. So yeah, it's probably a challenge, isn't it? It wants me... So if anybody can let me know whether shooting these balloons is any kind of help. Yeah, is that anything to do with it? So yeah, anybody got any ideas? I'm fresh out of them. Right, we'll fast forward that again. At least now you can press on it instead of tapping it. So alright, we'll give up on that. It could be as a special mushroom, you've got to be really quick to be able to get it. Well, that's why I want a little bit of height, so I could like fly in, land, pick it up. It's like obviously some kind of challenge, isn't it? But seeing as there's no hide spots for me to do it, that makes it a little bit tricky, doesn't it? So, how would I do that then? Anybody got an idea? Has anybody done this? So what I could do is go the other side. Try it from the other direction. So let's try it from here. Oh dear. I know what you're saying, you didn't like doing the other mundane thing, and then you're doing this, which is pretty mundane. That's a fair point. Oh no, just that I know the reward at the end of it, you see, and that's what's spurring me on. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... some horses. I'll leave the horses for a minute. Let's see if I can get up on the high. Maybe that's what I've got to do. Float in from the high. You see what I've plastered it all into stamina, can't you? Right, is that 300? It looks like 300. Right, I wonder if I can get to, to a great height. Fly in to the magical place, which is how far away? It's quite a way, isn't it? So I don't think I'll be able to fly that far. So let's get most of the way there and then see if we can fly in on the last bit, say. I know. I wonder if I can do this thing with the tree. So if I was to like put it up there, can I pull this? How do you pull it? Is it this thing here? Oh right, okay, yeah, let's do this. And then what's that say? Jump. No, I can't read it. It's so, yeah, the kind of camera's locked, so I'm pulling, but I can't see the other what the thing says. It says high jump. Looks like a circle, but how can I do that while I'm spinning that? And then oh, I see. Oh right, okay. Oh, okay, that's one way of doing it. Alrighty, that could be the way to do it then. Right, hang on. Wow, now, but yeah, this is very difficult. You got to like press this. So you got to pull that to turn this. That's what I mean about all these different buttons. It's like you do this, you bend it so far. Although it doesn't seem to be quite working there. I'm gonna have to go higher up. So let's do it a little bit higher up. I know, it's a strange system, isn't it? Alright, let's just say bung up there, right? I'll pull. I'll do this round and round. You do that and then try and stab the thing. It's a little bit difficult, isn't it? Right, so if I can land on top of it, grab the magic mushroom. Go on, go, buddy. Go on, where's the magic mushroom? Go on, keep going. Keep going, no. Keep going, keep run to the magic mushroom. Go, run, Kliff. We're almost there. I wonder if it's up, is it up the tree? Oh, come on. How are you supposed to get that? Did Jess, did you get a mushroom? So I know it's a little bit monotonous. I'll have to ask Jess. I'll let Jess show me. I'll tell you what, I'll let Jess do it for me, you know. I know she just went somewhere to get in and they said, okay, you're accepted, you come in, here's the thing, bam, done. so I don't know why, you know, Jess must have on easy mode or something. Because I don't know where it is. Is it on a tree? Yeah, that's the only thing. Is like you zoom in, you know, there's no detail there whatsoever. So how am I supposed to work out? It's there, but I can't get it. It's desperately looking for something. Here, what is it? So I've got to obtain the thing. But how do I do that? It does seem to be roller. Must be the poison. Have I got some anti-poison? Maybe that's what it is. Wait a minute. I may have to need some anti-poison. Right, what does this do? Doesn't tell you. Any of these, you know, cure me of things. That's defense. That's that. Anything that will help. Anything that resists poison. Ice resistance, stamina. I don't know. Do I need some special thing that protects me? So I'm not really sure what to do. Anybody still watching? You couldn't help me out, could you? I don't remember Jess picking up a mushroom, but then I don't watch every. You know, I'm kind of sometimes, you know, looking at things while she's doing it, and so I might miss that. Yeah, it allows me to get so far, and then it right at the very end it won't let me do the last bit. Just let me in, kids. I'll have to ask Jess then. So I think we'll give up now. I think you've seen that enough times now. So let me just get the text back up a minute. So anybody still watching? I know you're probably not watching now. You've lost interest, haven't you? So okay, we'll forget. I'll have to ask Jess. I think she's back from holiday, but she's working at the moment. So I can't get the mystical pine mushroom because I can't even get within spitting distance of it in a moment. So I wonder if I can kill that thing, because, you know, I'd definitely love to, you know, hit one of these, you know, get a little bit of loot. Right, okay, yeah, so I don't mind. Yeah, I've got to put away that away. Why are things like skinning difficult as well? Right, okay, I could do some decent meat. Sorry, kids, don't watch this. I need some much better meat. Long hair. It's very slow putting stuff up, but I'm glad it stays there a little while. Right, any more boar? I mean, if you like kind of cozy kind of stuff, I suppose, you know, this would be okay, isn't it? It's like, oh, I'll just do a little bit of hunting, do a little bit, you know, so, you know, it's kind of cool in that way, but, you know, I don't want a bit of coziness, but not like, you know, loads of it. You know, just Stardew Valley, but only for a bit. Yeah, it's just, looks like it's going to be really difficult to get there, doesn't it? So I think we'll go quit on that one. Right, let's see if there's anything I can possibly do. It's like there's loads of things here, and I can't seem to do any of them. They're all vastly complicated. I've seen it done all that. How come it's 8 of 63? But we're, you know, or 8 of 16. So where's the others? Right, I've got a silver button. Build a statue. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Build a wall statue. That's probably even harder. So yeah, I just can't do this. You know, I'd just like to know where this is for a start off. You know, it says I've got to cleanse the sanctum. It doesn't tell me which one. And it doesn't even tell me where these witches things are. That's what I find the biggest issue with this map is. You know, where is the witches? So when you zoom out like this, you know, how am I supposed to see where the witches thing is? Doesn't actually stand out, does it? You know, is it this one? I don't know what I'm looking for. Is there you know, a thing, a help guide or something? It's like it's got all this stuff. It's a hell of a lot of stuff to work through, isn't it? Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of stuff. That's camp management, minigame. I'm not interested in the minigames. Life, I mean, what would it come under? I mean, life would cover a lot of things, couldn't it? Logging, banking, dying. See, I wouldn't mind if it just told me where the dies were. Crafting dies. Where are they? You know, that would help a lot, wouldn't it? I don't know where this stuff is. Because you can't. That's what I find is incredibly difficult. Is the map is a massive issue for me, because I look at this map and it doesn't name anything. All it does is say, "Oh, that's the Highlands. That's a cliff. That's it." Yeah, it has all these markers on, but you know, I can't memorize all these hundreds of markers. You know, it only tells me when I do that, so I'd have to go through every one of these to find out what it is. You know, you don't know how time-consuming that is to have to do that just to find out where there's a cave or something. You know, is that the witch's thing there? So I don't even know what the icons are. In fact, I can't, you know, I can't even see the map, for goodness sake. Everything's so white, it's ridiculous. I can barely see that. White on white is a very poor choice. You give us a black background. So I think I'm going to stop here today because I don't know. The bosses, it seems if you do the main story, you just run against brick walls all the time. They're getting tougher and tougher, and unless I can upgrade, there's no point me doing the next boss. So and then the only other alternative is to do the kind of mundane stuff in between. So it's like the complete opposites from, like, you know, really strong kind of gameplay bosses, all that kind of stuff, and then the next minute it's like very mundane. It needs to do something in between that, proper quests or something. But so I don't know. I'm starting to lose a little bit of interest. So I think I'm gonna quit there today. I might just do, you know, things like I'll just go exploring or something. In fact, just to do some, just to finish off, let's just go and do some exploring for goodness sake. Because I don't seem to be doing much today. I seem to be I know, because of my eyesight, it's also aggravating me a lot, is this eyesight thing. I know, it's rapidly declined for some reason. So it's making it really difficult for me to actually see now. Yeah, especially with the small text. So I'll see if I can get some fast travel points, and then I think that will do. Yeah, it might be I have to stop playing this game for a moment because I can't seem to be able to see it very well at the moment. See, I want this flipping first person. Oh. God, I fed up with pressing this multiple times. I didn't press that. God, I don't know why stuff like this is so difficult. It's like there's a box there and I can't open it.
Ooh, Smackdown tomorrow, Friday night.
It's like I've got to put my sword away to go into third person. I'm sorry, but this makes it really difficult to do stuff. Why can't I pick that up? It's like, I wish you'd make up your mind. Third person, first person. Give us both options instead of 4 different levels of it where the camera's up here somewhere. It's like, I want to be down at this level. Well, why can't I pick that up? Why is UIs? It's like, how am I supposed to see with that in a way? It's like picking up a thing like that. I have to look down at it because I can't do it close up. I honestly can't pick that up. It's stuff like that that annoys me. Am I allowed to pick this up or not? I don't know why it's so difficult to do simple things in this. I know, chop this tree down. It could be there's trees in the way, but yeah, I am starting to get a little bit annoyed. You always have just got so stupid these days. It's actually driving me nuts. They just seem to get more and more complicated. So I just end up, moaning all the time. And I'm sorry everybody, but just doing basic stuff like picking up stuff, and it's like that is obviously something to pick up, but I can't pick it up, and it seems like sometimes it wants to let me pick up, but it won't. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, where was I? Sorry, so yeah, I may have to stop streaming until this eye problem sorted out, because it's really annoying that I can't see this stuff, and so it's really irritated me trying to do this. Oh no, this is the thing that Jess did the other day. Here we go. Right, well luckily Jess saw this, and I tried doing this, but I think she did solve it, because I said, well, try pointing them all towards the centre. So it's like it does that, and then you have to be on it. It's like it's a bit difficult to like keep all of that, and then so I think she tried doing it facing away from it. It's a little bit difficult to get it pointed exactly at it, and then I'll release. I said I'll release. So what I mean about sluggish controls. It's my biggest issue with games, is sometimes some of them are just ridiculously sluggish. It's because you've given us so many buttons. That's why it's sluggish, it's because it has so many systems built in. So many different, 2 different UIs, loads of different categories to go through. And I think that's why there's a lag. And that's the trouble, when you do something that's overcomplicated UI, you just, it just takes longer to do stuff. You know, you don't know whether you're in the perfect spot, you know, it's like... I don't know, it's very finicky, isn't it? So yeah, I just tried a few different things. So you know, we try, you know, try facing them away, try facing them toward it. So you know, try a different thing. I said, well, try putting the points in the middle. Then is it moving the others as well? Oh yeah, so yeah. See what I mean? Why do a puzzle where, you know, oh, you work out, oh, probably point it all towards the centre, but then you go and tell the other one at the same time. I can't see why you have to do something and make this irritating by just not letting what could have been a simple puzzle just become very simple to do. But no, you have to make it complicated, don't you? Like, oh yeah, it makes the other one turn as well. I mean, you just got that from Oblivion. That's all you did. You should copied Oblivion. But yeah, I think another week. I think my eyesight is going to be so bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to play any game. So. I just didn't see the point of this. I just find this stuff tiring, that's all. It's just irritating. There's no instructions, there's nothing at all. It's not really. Why do you put us through stuff like this? Is this funny or something? Or watching other people struggle? It's like every puzzle we've got to do is irritating. So why would you do it so that, oh, it turns the other one as well? Why can't we just turn them all to the middle? That would have been fine, you know. I just don't get this stuff. I don't get why people do this stuff. Why they think this is, you know, is this funny or something? You know, is it, oh, well, we've got to follow the tracks to see which one needs, you know. But I mean, it's just nonsensical. I just think it's a stupid concept. So I'll do it one more time. I don't know what this is doing, you know. Now, why move the other one? I don't know where, you know, that clicking noises means anything. I know, is it that? Is, you know, is this thing connected to, you know, that? I mean, I have no idea how to do this stuff. It's just, you know, just give us some clue what to do here. I get it, right. Okay, I've got no patience. I'm sorry, but this is just this is pointless. I'm not interested in these puzzles, and I'm starting to go off of this. Because, you know, you persist with this, oh, let's make a load of complicated puzzles. It's not very funny. I'm saying, I just think it's stupid. It's an absolute waste of our time. All you've done is made something that's so complicated, it takes us, you know, half an hour to do it. Because you just want to make us take a long time doing everything. So I'm going to quit there, and you know, I probably won't be able to continue. You know, I'll do Skyrim because at least I can read the text. It's big, and it's black, and it's white. It's very easy to see. But Oblivion, I'm starting to struggle, and this one I'm starting to struggle because this one's the smallest text, even though I put it to the maximum. And the map, you know, I can barely see it because of the absolute whiteness of it. Especially as, you know, my eyes, you know, it's more sensitive to light now because it's not blocked so much. It's just making it very difficult for me to see when you have a white background like that. So I think I'm going to quit there. So sorry if I'm complaining, but it's partly to do with the eyesight and partly to do with the UI thing. So it looks like I'm going to have to take a break at some point. You know, I thought this was something, but it looks like it's this puzzle thing. Yeah, I'm really not interested in these. They're just too damn annoying for me to have any interest in them. And if the game relies on me doing this, then I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to do it. Puzzles are, you know, I've played, you know, games with a bit of puzzling in it, but this is ridiculously hard compared to every game I've ever played. This has got to be the most complicated puzzles I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not going to do them because, you know, the few that I've done, even the second one I did was overly complicated. Even the first one was overly complicated. Everybody complains about it, and they still haven't addressed that problem. So I'm going to quit there, and I might leave out, especially as my eyesight, you know, I've got a job to read that now, so I might have to quit this game because I can't see the UI. And you know, do a black background on this because there's a real strain on my eyes, and my eyes are already going blurred, and that white screen there is making it very difficult for me to see anything. I can't see any detail, nothing has got a name on it. I don't know what these places are. I've got to do that to find out. I just don't see why you can't have, you know, Reachwood Ruins there, and then when I put it on it, then it does the additional detail. But at least do the thing there so I know where things are. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for coming in. The only time I can say is when I put the glasses on for any close vision. It seems like in close vision is okay, but the distance seems all gone completely. So I'd like to thank these people for coming in. I do apologise everybody, sorry, but this being able to see text now is becoming really difficult for me, especially in this one where, you know, the top of the map there, because it's not a completely black background, I find that white doesn't show up, it's not bright enough. I want whites to be very bright, you know, where you got the R2 and L2, that's how bright I want the text. But even that R2 inside of that white thing, you know, it's difficult to see because the blacks are not black enough and the whites are, they're about the right colour, but the blacks are not black enough. I don't want grey.
Hello, Ray. The boss fights are like
I
Elden
want
Ring.
black.
Happy birthday, June the 19th, Friday. You do much stealing.
Okay, repeating text just to finish off.
Great,
thanks
tomorrow,
you two.
Friday night.
So I think I may have to stop playing Crimson Desert until my eyes are sorted out, because that's just making me already, I'm going into the game knowing I'm struggling. So thank you Thanos Palavos, thank you to Zix Gaming, thank you to Adan Melendez, thank you to ASY and lots of other ASYs after us, and thank you for coming in. Thank you to Nikoroshi for trying to help me out. But yeah, bosses, where every boss so far has been teleported all over the place, which is ridiculous. Yeah, and Jeffrey Giordano, thank you very much, Jeffrey, for coming in. So thank you all for watching. But this could be the last one I'm doing of Crimson Desert, unless, you know, Mariah miraculously improves over the next week. I might just miss out the Thursdays for a moment and do Skyrim, because that's, you know, it's black and it's white, so it's easier for me to see bigger text. So I should be okay on that one. Oblivion, that's starting to get harder, but I think it's a little bit easier for me to read, and again the text is bigger, so I'll probably be able to continue with that one. So I think we'll go to 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays, and if my eyesight does improve a bit and next week it's a little bit better, then I'll play Crimson Desert. But I'm starting to go off it slightly, because I'm finding, you know, I'm having to level up all the time now to be able to face the next one, and you know, the quests are to do with management and things now, which you know, it started off really strong, but no, I think it's petering out a little bit in some ways. So you know, it might be that I'm not playing this next week, so we'll have to miss out Thursdays until my eyes are sorted out. Which is, I got about another week before I have my eye test. Once I've had that eye test, hopefully they'll give me some idea when they can clean this eye up a bit, and then hopefully I'll be back to normal and be able to do it, and I'll be less frustrated. So so I do apologise everybody if it's been a bit off today, but it's been really, you know, my eye's really bad today. So some days it seems worse than others. So I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye everybody, take care, and I do apologise.